If you knew that this monster, which is almost twice the size of 2 school buses and with jaws large enough to smash vehicles, could be hiding beneath you, would you ever venture into the ocean? The Megalodon is an ancient creature that, if it had not gone extinct, would have had a shockingly significant impact on our way of life. More specifically, it would alter how we use our oceans. What kind of threat would it be to humans, and how likely is it that these animals have been hidden deep within our waters all along? This is Consider This, and this is what would have happened if Megalodon sharks had never gone extinct. Over the years, numerous accounts of sightings of these enormous sharks have surfaced online, many of which suggest that they have never been extinct and have instead been hidden in the most remote parts of the ocean. Although you can't go down to the Mariana Trench to see for yourself, experts believe there's plenty of data to refute these internet stories. Our waters would be far more deadly by now if Megalodon sharks were still there, as we would have undoubtedly discovered by now. This explains how we can be certain that Megalodon sharks haven't been hidden from us all along. To begin with, if Megalodon sharks were still present in our waters, the Mariana Trench would be their last destination. Since Megalodons are warm water creatures, the freezing Mariana Trench would be unsuitable for them to live in. If these huge sharks were still in existence, we would be seeing their recognizable enormous bite scars on other large marine species. Not only would we have expected to have discovered at least one carcass or skeleton by now, but we haven't. The only evidence of these ancient monsters that we have found are their teeth, and we have found a lot of them. This is because, in contrast to humans, who only grow teeth during their formative years, Megalodons produce an enormous number of teeth throughout their lives. Sharks also lose their teeth almost every 2 weeks, sinking to the bottom of the ocean where they will most likely become fossilized. Since most Megalodons would lose over 40,000 teeth during their lifespan, there are still many unanswered questions regarding these animals because no entire Megalodon has ever been discovered. According to what research has shown so far, Megalodon sharks were a prominent predator in the ocean, with a maximum length of 18 meters. They initially appeared around 16 million years ago. These enormous creatures hunted everything from fish to dolphins and even whales. However, roughly around 2 million years ago, these creatures vanished from the face of the planet, though experts are unsure of the exact cause. According to one theory, their extinction was brought on by dwindling food supplies and fiercer competition for those resources. A more compelling explanation suggests that Megalodons were unable to adjust to the decreasing ocean temperatures, and their prey continued to migrate into colder waters in order to avoid them. However, you can't help but wonder how different our seas would be now if they had lived, regardless of the cause of their extinction. A Megalodon is thought to have consumed 100 kilos of food each day. If they were still alive and continuing to eat that much, the ocean would hardly have enough huge fish for humans to eat. Megalodons may stalk fishing vessels and take the fish they capture, just like certain killer whales do in the ocean. However, that would not be the only issue for the fishing business. Megalodons will be multiplying and prospering as the water temperature rises, which will result in an increase in the number of these enormous beasts in the sea and cause problems for beachgoers and cruise ships. A pleasant leisurely beach swim may become deadly for us since Megalodons gave birth in warm, shallow waters. How would a planet appear if there were no longer any humans living there? Though it's a different topic, one day we will figure that out in another Consider This.